this one. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. For the season series between these two teams, the Pistons came away empty-handed in the last matchup against the Cavaliers. And that game moved the season series to 2-zip.
You know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on D or late on their rotations, and they paid a big price for it.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Bird in at point guard. Andre Drummond is out there with Ilyasova. Then it's Johnson, and it's Jackson in at the 2. And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Irving can't get it to go.
Andre Drummond is a big guy. At the NBA Draft Combine, he measured 7 feet tall with a 7'7" wingspan. And he tipped the scales at 280 pounds. That's a super heavyweight, my friends.
He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean
that
was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pumpkin.
Now here's Bird after LeBron James's miss. Shot clock at 6. And Ilyasova kicks to Johnson. From the baseline, Mozgov with the block. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Picked by Mozgov. Dishes it to LeBron. The three-pointer is right on target. LeBron's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Kicks it to Ilyasova. Irving against Bird. Clock at 6. Pass to Ilyasova. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Mozgov.
And guys, how about Ilyasova last season shooting the basketball? Always a decent threat to score. His improvements in efficiency were amazing. He increased his field goal accuracy from 41 to 47% in only 1 year.
And we were talking about Ilyasova. There's a reason his field goal percentage went up last season. It wasn't necessarily better shooting. It was probably better shot selection.
And I think the scheme played to his strengths. Lots of ball movement, penetration, kicking out to open, spot-up shooters. Ersan showed us that's his kind of game.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And Detroit with a 32-50 record last season. They didn't have any help from the schedule. They had a total of 22 back-to-back series on the year, tied for most in the league.
And that one goes long.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Greg, as you just said, the Pistons had a ton of back-to-back games. 44 were part of their back-to-backs, over half their schedule. Clark, they went 15 and 29 in those games.
And that's part of the reason why the NBA wanted to examine the schedule. I mean, it was a tough year for the Pistons. It's hard to get any momentum when you're playing that many back-to-backs.
Here's Irving, following the basket by Freak. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie. And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 08, and really he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
Now here's Johnson. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Drummond moves back up. And the layup is good.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
Irving dishes to LeBron. Love with the screen on Jackson. Smith kicks to Mozgov. Baseline try. There's the triple. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by James. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Well, Kevin Love, and we've kind of gone over some things in Minnesota with Greg, but Clark, Kevin Love probably wasn't long for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it was time for fresh scenery, and that's why the Cavs offered up the house, including Wiggins, who eventually became Rookie of the Year, for the chance to get Love.
Johnson kicks to Bird. Jackson passes to Ilyasova. Bird dishes to Ilyasova, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Teron Lue.
Kev, right now they have an advantage in the season series, winning the first two contests. And a big reason for that is their offense. Coach says that if they want to make it 3 wins, they'll have to continue to believe in their ability to fill it up. We have a gifted group here, he said. They just need to believe in themselves. We'll see if they can do that here, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And guys, the focus being on the offensive side of things, they obviously don't want to let their defensive guard down, so to speak, can they?
No, they're still going to have to be sharp on the defensive side of the floor. It's just that getting into a rhythm offensively is going to be the main focus here early on.
I'm with you on that mindset, but it does leave the door open for them to be taken advantage of at the defensive end.
Now, here is Irving. Following the miss by Marcus Morris. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Mozgov's got his first bucket in this one.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Bird kicks to Morris, and stolen by Love. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. That falls. Great assist by Love. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Now, here's Thompson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Smith kicks to Love. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low.
You feel pumped up now?
For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against New Orleans.
And offensively, everything they did seemed to just come together beautifully. They threw a lot of things at the wall, and most of it stuck.
Yeah, it did stick in high-quality fashion, too. I mean, a multifaceted approach like that takes a really sophisticated, locked-in defense to stop it. That certainly wasn't the case that day.
Morris, a screen. Bird against Irving. Bird, the pass to Morris. Back to Bird. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith dishes to Irving. And James with the basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Pistons trail by 8. Bird outside. On the wing, Jackson. Morris with a screen on Smith. Jackson kicks to Morris. Detroit, no good that time either.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now, up the floor. And that one's good, Irving. And it's a 12-point Cleveland lead.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from a